Hey, good afternoon. It's afternoon here. I know I have people that'll watch me from all over the place, and I don't think anybody's watching me yet. I want to show everybody this little guy. I'm very shaky. I just I did a short arm workout to try and get things started. My son got this little monster guy, and he came with something he bought with Pokemon cards. So I guess it's a Pokemon. I'm not really sure, but it reminds me of the little guy from the Just for Laughs thing a little bit. I realized I had that. So also I took a minute to do my pill sorting. I haven't done this since before I was in the hospital. I think I'd run. Oh hey Commander. All right, well Commander, I'm not going to be on for long, but if you come, I'll post an invite if you want to come in and have a chat. I'm ready for that. I hope you're having a good day. It's always good to see you, Commander. I'm kind of doing impromptu streams as I go around, and I seem to have a different lifestyle right now. Being in what am I? I'm convalescing. I guess I think that's the word people might use. Um, I've been doing a lot of introspection. We'll definitely have lunch, Commander, and I might have things to talk about that you're interested in, or maybe not. But if you've got the time to come on by, I'll have a chat. I have physio coming in roughly about an hour. They may be early, they may be late. They're supposed to call me. When I get that call, I'm going to do an abrupt stop on the show. So, and I don't know if people are into coming in, but I'm going to I'll paste the link here in case people are wanting to join. And if like usual, if you're somebody I know, you're welcome. If you're somebody I don't know, I'm gonna want to check out who you are before I put you on stage with me. But I'm having I'm having that sort of anxiety about life slipping away from me as I'm recovering. And hey, Tori, good to see you. It's nice to have you here. It's good to see you over at DC's last night. I didn't get to stay for the whole thing. I had a lot of stuff going on in my family's supper time, and yesterday I had a Zoom call for the fellowship that I'm in. Okay, well, Commander, don't you worry. If you're available to hang out, that's awesome. And if not, you can watch, you can listen. You're just cleaning up after lunch. I haven't had lunch yet, but I woke up late. I woke up after 9 o'clock this morning. I keep on waking up and thinking, how the hell did I sleep this long? I was sleeping before midnight last night. I think it might have been 11:10 when I went to bed. And I was listening to a podcast or something. I think I was listening to MC Toon and Red's Rhetoric talking flat Earth, which I should somehow get over that. I'm not sure. I don't want to do a 12-step program, but yeah, I pay too much attention to those idiots. Not MC Toon and Reds, but like the people they talk to and about. There's been some sort of stir up in the community. In that community, I'll talk about that for just a minute. And as you guys know, my tangents are frequent and wild. But FTFE Craig had a nice show with Effed Up World, and it kind of devolved because I think Craig was really angry, and he posted an apology, which I'll accept. He pointed out, and I don't want to call Craig out, but he pointed out that he's in chronic pain that he has to manage. And I have chronic pain too, and I've had my family mention to me that I'm snippy or snappy, and I don't even know I'm doing it. And I sure don't mean to be. Especially not to my family. I have no qualms with them, and I don't I don't even know that I'm my pain is actually causing me to have an attitude that comes out that I don't even know is there, So So I was gonna say, hey, that's I give Craig some leeway there. I hope Effed Up World does too. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I listened to a bunch of it, and it was about something. I'm gonna probably do a video on it. I was thinking about it last night when I was waiting for the Zoom call to start. I was down in the little downstairs office we have, and the stairs are hard for me, so I brought the computer upstairs for today. And if I have to do anything else that's loud when the family's home, I'll have to work my way down. But it's there's not that many stairs. It's one flight down, and I have to stop about 4 times to catch my breath and steady myself going upstairs. And I definitely want to get beyond that. Um, I also want to say that it's interesting. We have this new things come in from this guy Will Duffy. He's a pastor, I believe, and a business person. I think he has some money, so he's paying to send flat Earth or one flat earther and one um, globe defender, I guess. And I think they've added a position for one other flat earther. There's been ridiculous claims that they're doing it to hurt people in the flat Earth community or something. And I would agree that it might hurt their grifters because it's not going to work. Now, what FTFE was talking about was how Austin Whitsitt did a debate, with Professor Dave. And Professor Dave, I think Professor Dave's a pretty upright guy. I've seen him have conversations with other creators I know that are smaller than him, and he joins in, and he's been a great guy to come and support people and talk to them. And when he's having a conversation, he's totally reasonable. When he's having a debate with someone who's just being terrible, he kind of throws in the sarcasm and he gets his back up just a bit, but it's part of his persona. I think we got to remember he's a performer, and he makes his living off of YouTube. So his persona there and how I see him interact when he's having conversational interactions and just science discussions with other scientists, he's a pretty reasonable cat. So I give him some leeway for the way he behaves. But he pointed out about celestial star rotation, and I think this is something. It's something I'd like to talk to people about because it's something that, and I think I can. I was trying to find something. I think, like, I have a cylinder here, right? And the cylinder rotates, and you can see which way it's rotating. And so the thing is, if you're here looking this way, and if it was I have a ball that I could show you, but a cylinder sort of shows a little bit of it, and there's actually sort of a hemisphere shape here. So if you're here, and you're small, and you're looking up over the globe, you're not going to see what's here because this hides your eyes from this. Now, what F the board was saying is, if you're standing here and you look in the other direction, if the Earth is spinning, I'll spin it this way, with the idea that my head's the sun, which is a pretty ridiculous thing for me to say. But if my head's the sun, the Earth is spinning towards it, and the cylinder is representing the Earth. So if people think about that, the celestial star rotation, so like Polaris is way over here, and you're here looking at the North Star, and you cannot see the Southern Cross way over here, right? And you're coming here, and the Earth, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right because of the mirror, but the Earth is spinning to the east. I think I screwed this up because if I'm spinning it towards the east, I should do it like this. But I'm going to put it back this way, and I'm going to spin it away from. I'm going to spin it away from me to be more accurate. I didn't think about this before I did it. I kind of on a whim thought about it, and I think I'll make a video where I show this on the ball and show what's happening. But the idea is that if you put a character like this guy here, if he's on the ball, and I'll try to do it like this. If he's on the ball and he's spinning in one direction or the other, the sky he's looking at is going to rotate. So, like, if you think of my head as the sun and the stars are the pot lights in my kitchen, this guy here could represent the person looking at the stars. Now, if this guy comes down here and his eyes are here, he can't see anything. Now, what Effed Up World was saying is that you can be on a surface and you could face either direction, and you'll see east and west. You know, if this is the ball heading towards the east, and you look this way, your eyes are going that way, and if you look this way, your eyes are going that way. I get that. That's he's not wrong about that. But what Austin Whitsitt said is, you know, if this is the thing that's rotating, and the guy is on it rotating this way, what he implied was that if he had a window, and I, you know, my computer screen's a window, and you draw a clockwise. I'm drawing clockwise to me. I don't know what you're seeing, but if you draw clockwise like this, the person standing on the other side of my computer, this is my son's computer, I won't claim ownership of it, but if, like, you know, they're up over here, so this guy's here, he sees it clockwise with me, but if he's facing this way and he's behind me, what he sees is going the other way. So Austin, hey Robin, welcome. So what Austin was saying doesn't make sense for this reason, because if you're on the globe and the Earth is spinning this way, spinning this way to the east. Okay, it's spinning this way to the east, and you keep heading towards the sun. At nighttime, you're going to see the rotation this way. And the only way, if this is the globe, for you to see it spinning the other way is not to turn this way and see the rotation. The rotation around Polaris, you won't see. You're looking at as far as the eye can see over the globe. When you're looking over the horizon, you can see the stars, but they're not rotating around Polaris. You're watching it go in the other direction, but you're facing the south, right? So the orange lid is the North Pole here, right? And then I'm not going to get into the 24-hour sun yet, but you know, if you're facing, you know, it's because the Earth is tilting, and I really should come back and do this better with a ball. So I will do this, but what Whitsitt's saying, and this is what Craig was trying to explain, is that in order for his thing to work, the person, this guy here with the eyes, he's got to be up over here, you know, he's got to be here looking at it in order to see what you see spinning around. To see this spinning around the other way, the way to see that is to be here, which implies, and I don't know if Austin sees this. I know Austin won't watch me. I call him Witless Word Salad. I'm kind of mean to Austin. Austin's minions have challenged me to debate him, but Austin doesn't know who the fuck I am. But Austin, I'm a truck driver from Ontario, and I understand shit. Basic shit like this. If you want to be over here and look at the stars rotate in the other way, or you want to do this so that you see this on the other side, you've got to leave the fucking planet, whether you believe in the planet or not. Now, I know you've kind of gone from denying heliocentrism and geocentrism and just that the Earth is a globe at all, which would deny the geo that we're on. You're now, Austin's been talking geocentrism. And that was what his debate was, geocentrism versus heliocentrism, which is a bit of a misnomer. But I don't think we should spend any time explaining to flat earthers that don't understand much of anything scientific. I don't think we should spend time trying to explain to them that heliocentric is a misnomer, because we're not actually asserting in astrophysics, cosmology, and astronomy that the universe is rotating around our sun. We're simply saying that our solar system has our sun close to the very center of where the orbital movement is. And it's actually a little bit off of that from what I understand. And I'm trying to learn more about the math and physics involved in that, just because I like reading up on that and spending some time working on it. And I have more work to do, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep going with that. But you know, let's just consider the sun as the center of our solar system, and what we're seeing in the model, that conforms with and comports with and confirms what our observations are. when we look at this model and compare it to the observations, we see that Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and previously Pluto, and some other what they call trans-Neptunian objects, which are things that are affected by the sun's gravity, but they're smaller and they make more elliptical orbits, and so that they're a bit more irregular because they don't just come around in an orbit. So like our elliptical orbit is slightly elliptical, but it's not very elliptical. It's very close to a circle of Earth. But these other things move a little bit differently. And I'm so sorry. I know this is gross. My lungs are full of crud from my infection, and it comes unexpectedly at all times. So I hope that little demonstration puts in mind for what Craig was defending and trying to explain. And I feel like this is something I'll probably do, like a whiteboard presentation, and I'll probably like work it out ahead of time, and I'll use my little white ball. It's actually a pretty big white ball. It's bigger than my snowball. I could have used this, but it's my microphone, and I think moving it around and rotating it and just fucking around with it in general is gonna fuck shit up. Commander's setting up their computer. Look forward to them joining in for a conversation. I don't know if they have a topic they'd like to talk about. For those that don't know or that are watching later, I think people have already heard me talk about Commander's show, Deep State Annex, a place where I've been welcomed a couple of times, and I believe the invitation's open, so I hope to join in again on days when my schedule allows for it. Oh, I think Commander is here. So I'm gonna add them here. Commander, how are you doing?
Yep, doing okay. Yes, and
let me see if I have to make a change here.
Do
that. I'm gonna move your volume up.
The invitation is always open.
Echo cancellation. I'm gonna try to get rid of the background noise. Commander, if you could give it another shot, and I don't know, you might have a setting on your end. So yeah.
Is everything okay?
So I'll while Commander's looking at their mic settings.
Can you
I
hear?
hope I have everything set up for you, Commander. And if you throw something in the chat to explain anything that's going on, Dave, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Dave, you're also welcome anytime, and so is Tori and Robin and anybody else that comes by. People are always welcome to join me, unless I'm telling a specific story. So this flyer
Can you hear me?
Oh, I see Commander's trying to talk again. No, I can't, Commander. I'm not sure why. I'm just gonna pull you out.
Let me come in and out.
No, I can see the circle around your avatar pulsing, but I can't hear you speak.
Let me come in and out. Maybe something will.
That is odd. Oh, they've left. So okay, you can hear Commander. That's interesting. So it's something on my end. Okay, audio. I think the echo cancellation I should have automatically adjust the mic volume. It's probably like have mine, and everyone can. So obviously everyone could hear me, and you could hear Commander, but I could not. That is odd. Let's just see. There's a having issues thing. Technical issues. I don't know that that's going to work because this account that I use for this, I don't pay anything for this account. My paid account I don't use because my personal account, and this is kind of my YouTubing account. Oh, Commander is back. I'm not paying enough attention. Let's see how this goes. Let's test Commander.
Can you hear me?
Okay, very odd. Mute, and I'm gonna unmute you.
Can you hear me?
Layout. Mic settings. Reduce. automatically. Okay. All right, Commander, try again, please. You can hear you can hear them. Okay. I am really not sure what I've done wrong here. Not sure at all.
So the audience
Well,
can hear me, but
Commander
you
can say
can't
some
hear
great
me.
things. Dave's here. Let's see what. Well, we'll add Dave here.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Al?
People, let me know if you can hear Dave. I see Dave pulsing as well, and I don't hear him. So I've obviously done something wrong. And I'm going to my audio because
You might need to put your output. Your listening device might be.
background noise. Oh, it doesn't like my browser. Interesting. Okay. StreamYard requirements. So it doesn't like. I use Firefox here, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I hope everybody. So Tori is still in the audience. Can hear both of them. That's weird. That's weird, and it may be that I'm some of the audio settings are locked out. Okay, so let's see. Refresh page. Okay. I'm trying to do like a refresh. I don't know if this will screw everything up.
So, how you doing, Dave?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. Am I back? And is
All
can I hear
right.
everybody? It doesn't like Firefox switch to Chrome. Okay. I will do that. Hey, hello, Ember. Good to see you. Ember is a very lovely lady. I don't think I shilled Ember yesterday or the transpositions show, so I want to do that. And Ember, thank you for coming. I'm gonna shut this down and switch it to. I'm gonna switch to a different browser. I can't remember if I have Chrome here, but I do have the one that came with the computer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream and I'll start it right back up again. Or yeah, because I don't think I can switch browsers and do that. So if people are interested in coming back, it may take me 2 or 3 minutes, but I will definitely start up a brand new stream over there, or try to reopen this one. I'm not sure if I can do that. I will do this. I think I've done this before.
Maybe you can log in. Maybe you can log out of the stream and then log in through a link through another browser.
Switch to something else. There we go.
I know from past experiences, every time somebody has problems, they're on Firefox. So it seems to be a conflict.
You know, oddly enough, I've had situations where there have been passwords for stream where you use the password in one browser, and then there'd be a new stream. This was not using StreamYard. It was using something else, and basically had to download a whole new browser every time, or uninstall the browser and put in a brand new browser for it to let me in again.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm still here, but this isn't working. So, I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna try to come back with a different.
For some reason, things get a
thank you,
conflict,
everyone,
and then
for
just nothing
joining in
works.
and
So,
look for my next stream.
well, Al's going to try again. So we'll see you.